Probably one of the worst Santa hats ever. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is TheCano here today to do another one of these like vlog things on the TheCanoCam. And as I said, yeah, this is a pretty terrible Santa hat. It kind of shows how much work I actually put into not working, in a sense, because I was going to put on a different shirt so that it's not black on black, because this hoodie, we'll get back to that later, but I mean, I went over and grabbed this Santa hat from inside of a weird, strange drawer just to have, like, some sort of joke, as I like to call it. I think that mostly the reason why it's so terrible is just because, like, the fold. There's folds in it everywhere, because it's been sitting like that for, like, 10 years. Probably more than that by now, because I think I had this since, like, I was, what? Maybe, like, 7? I don't know. So that's like 13 years. And it was probably gonna fit my head back then. But anyway, yes, it's after Christmas. I was meaning to do one of these vlog thingies for quite a while. And yeah, now I'm actually getting to that. And it's after New Year's as well. So yeah, happy new Christmas year. Merry happy new Christmas year. I think that's probably better, to mix and mash them all together into a tight little ball so you can throw it at somebody in the face and then they go, "Ow!" And then, you know, it's funny. Because people getting hit in the face is hilarious. But anyway, enough of the Santa hat. Yeah, that's pretty much what this vlog probably is going to be about for this month. Or 2. I don't know how long it's been. I think, yeah, I checked the date. That was like November 4th last time, so it's been a while, but I mean, I was planning Christmas planning, and I had a lot of work to do with the best of 2012, which if you haven't seen that, I mean, that's a very, very good thing to have a link for. I'm impressed that I remember that, because I mean, if you have a link here, I just like to get it like right on the perfect timing when I like go over, but like the best of 2012, it's much better than best of 2013. That is, it's much better than the best of 2013. 2012. It's better than the year before, obviously, but I mean, the editing is much more superb and faster paced when there's and slower at the same time. It's like Skyfall of the 007 movie, but better. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. Because I mean, we all know we had doubts about Skyfall, but my best of 2013 video is better than it. So yeah, Christmas. That's why I'm wearing this hoodie. So actually, I got this as a Christmas present. It's a very good present. It's very warm and nice and fuzzy. I mean, look at this. It's actually like the hood actually fits for once, unlike all the hoodies that I bought for myself that are just like really, really terrible. Actually, and I'm just like, I put up the hood and it's like, ah, ah! And it's very like tight, and yeah, and not the good kind of way. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, because I was lazy to go in my closet, but not lazy enough to grab a Santa hat. That's a way of doing things for me. Black on black. Ugh, terrible contrast, because there is none! There is no contrast at all! That's at least why it's good that there's a bit of white, but enough of clothing. And go into, loathing. Not really. But I'm pretty sure that I didn't actually show... Did I ever show my headphones? That's why I have a bit of a question for that. I don't think I did. But look at these. Look at these things. I got these a while ago, but I'm just like, I'm just not showing that in the vlog. I don't know, but if you can't see that, that is Audio-Technica AT-HM50. It's better than the HM5 or something like that. I think HM5 is probably like Fly or something. That's what I'm, you know, Pokemon joke. Yeah. I have to look that up because I don't remember what any of the HMs are. And they change in like every single game, I think. Pretty much. It's weird. I don't know what's with that. They're just like, well, in this region, we're gonna say this CD thing, because that's what HMs are. It's like, maybe that's why HMV is called that. Because they sell HMs in the form of CDs. I'm brilliant. I am absolutely brilliant. Speaking of brilliant, I have a sonic screwdriver, because that's actually more of going into Christmas stuff instead of just randomly, because I bought those a while ago, much before Christmas, and they're the best headphones I've ever owned. I would definitely say, because I mean, studio monitor headphones, those are pretty good, to say the least, because they don't block out all sound like they were supposed to, from what I hear. Well, not really, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really leak audio from it, so I mean, you can listen to stuff pretty loud and be editing loud things, and it doesn't like, or even just like have a loud game that you're playing and it doesn't get registered as easily or anything like that onto a mic, which is good for me. So yeah, that's always fun and fine. I'm gonna throw that on the ground very lightly. Then I lightly threw it on the ground. I only partially don't want to be a part of the system, man. But yeah, that's pretty good. On to actually Christmassy things, which I was, or maybe not. Should I go in chronological order, or just start playing with my sonic screwdriver? Because I mean, this is always good to be doing with. Look at that. Oh, I'm in control mode. I moved this a little bit too fastly, and I almost turned on both my Blu-ray player and my TV. Because what I found out about this thing, I'm just gonna. That's totally honest. That's totally assigned. This thing's lying to you all. There you go. I just turned on my TV, which is completely useless. So if I could just, this is yeah. Off. Yes, there we go. Woo! There we go. Turn that off. But, yeah. In its last dying seconds of it getting turned off, it turned my TV back on again. I have issues. But, yeah. That's pretty awesome because I got this along with all the Blu-rays. All of the Blu-rays. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Because I like, what happened? I'll tell the story about Doctor Who. Well, he was from this one planet. No, but like, my story is that I wanted to watch some Doctor Who episodes because I'm just like, man. Well, it was around when I think it's like the Day of the Doctor or something like that, that special, which like the somethingth anniversary, probably 25 or 30, probably more than 30. I don't remember. It could even be up to 50. Because, I mean, the first Doctor Who episodes were black and white, but I mean, like, all of the new series stuff, starting with the Christopher Eccleston, it is, I bought that because I'm just like, yeah, I want to watch Doctor Who, but I can't on Xbox Live buying it from there because it's very expensive, and it's cheaper to buy $300 worth of Blu-rays, plus that you get a sonic screwdriver, which is the Matt Smith version, which is a TV remote, if you turn it into one. I mean, you could always just go into, like, what do you call that? It's like the mode in which you mess around and it just makes noises. You can do that with a sonic screwdriver. But I prefer to be able to mess around with my TV and Blu-ray player, which I found out the hard way, they are intermingled. And basically, a lot of the commands for the IR on my TV are the same as the Blu-ray player. So if I happen to have this lying on my bed, as an example, and I bump it the wrong way, I kind of turn off both my Blu-ray player and my TV when I'm trying to watch something. Which is kind of awkward, because I'm just like, I just go to sit down and then it's like, oh, why is my TV off? Oh yeah, sonic screwdriver. I guess that happens. And I said that I was smiling there. I think I was smiling a little bit, but I defy you, camera. Camera! It's like Con, but better. A lot of things are better. But also, yeah, speaking of other Christmassy type things, I think that, like, other than that, like, I only got, like, the Doctor Who stuff, because for people that actually say, like, what presents, and so on, well, I can say my presents, I've got other things. But for real presents, I got this, my watch. I got a new watch because of the fact that, like, you know, my old one broke. That's as simple as it is. My old one broke, and I'm just like, I need a new watch. I need a new watch. I have very simple things that I want for Christmas because I spend my money on everything else that I ever really could care about. And speaking of that, I just spend a lot of money. I spent probably more money this year on other people than I ever had before too. But I mean, you know, it happens. Inflation. Oh man, and speaking of inflation, the Lego prices are very expensive nowadays. It's ridiculous, because I mean, when Christmas shopping, I tend to buy myself a ton of things. So, I bought this for myself. I mean, look at this. Star Wars A-Wing. That is amazing. And it comes with, like, the main reason I got this is just because it has Admiral Akbar. You can see him right down there. I'll pull him out even, I think, because I mean, I built this thing. Like, the day of I bought it. I bought it in the store, I'm just like, I'm gonna build this tonight. I gotta build it. Oh man, it's so good. It's like the best thing ever. Just gotta be very careful here, because it destroys audio, or I can just cut. I do not know. I don't know why this makes me laugh so much, but, like, Admiral Akbar drinking from a little cup. Look at that. It's so good. Come on, focus on that. I don't care about my face. Focus on this guy. Yeah, come on. Admiral Akbar drinking from a cup. That's what, like, his picture was, like, on the back of this thing, and I'm just like, you know what? If there's a cup in this thing, I'm definitely going to be making him drink from it, because it looks hilarious. I don't know why, but it is so hilarious. Admiral Akbar, why are you so good? Although it doesn't really work as well if he goes, it's a cup! And so on, but yeah. And then there's this. That's like a gutted version of it because I didn't to make it fit. Where's the rest of this? Is it just like all in here? Yes and yes, actually. Also, like, I think that was also a thing that I was confused about because I mean, why would the Lego set come with Admiral Akbar and Han Solo, specifically Han Solo? Because, I mean, during the fight above, like, with the Moon of Endor and all that, Han Solo was on the ground. He was not actually... Oh, look at that, Han Solo. Though, by the way, look, he has white skin for once, which is... Well, actually, pink skin, that is. Which is weird, because, I mean, Lego people are supposed to be yellow. Why are they not yellow? But, yeah, that was... strange. And it's pretty good though. Like Han Solo, I got him anyway. I very much like Han Solo. I like Admiral Akbar. It's a win-win. Who needs a little like fighter pilot guy? I mean, I mean he's cool and all just to be flying this thing, but I mean other than that, who needs him? Nobody. Nobody. Nobody and yet everybody at the same time. Because I mean everybody's just like, ooh, that fighter pilot, he's just so sexy. With his weird, crazy face. Is that everything? I think that is everything. Yeah, see? That's a completed A-Wing. Oh, yes. So good. It's like the best Lego set I've probably ever bought. Or even, like, got as a present. Which is saying a lot, because I have a lot of Lego Star Wars and stuff. So, yeah. I'm really happy that I bought that. Even though I'm just like keeping it in the box and stuff like that and just keeping it secret and keeping it safe. Which makes me think of just like the Hobbit movie and that I was really upset that like, what do they need to keep safe? Oh yeah, the bolt. The bolt to kill the dragon. It's like a blackness, the black bolt. Like when that guy, I don't remember like any other names because I mean I don't know if he's actually the proper guy that's in the book of like the son of the guy that like shot the dragon once, of Smaug and stuff, but yeah, he just like gives the boy the bolt to just like keep it safe or something like that. I'm just like, he didn't say it. He said keep it secret, keep it safe. That would have been a reference and it would have been hilarious. They missed a prime opportunity for hilarity, which... There wasn't actually very many funny moments, I don't think, in that second movie of The Hobbit. I think the first Hobbit movie actually had some funny moments, but I mean, the second one was just like... There's a bit more to be desired in the humor. And, I mean, you always gotta have a bit of humor just to lighten things up. Just like in Doctor Who, specifically in this series, which I'm... In just a few days after Christmas here, I've already watched through the first entire series of Doctor Who, and I'm on to the second series of the new stuff, like starting in 2004, I think it was? I don't remember. But yeah, and then hopefully soon I'll be on to the Matt Smith stuff. Yeah. So I have all of that, and I haven't seen like any of the Matt Smith Doctor Who stuff before, which is weird. Because I mean, he's just so new and different, and so on. But also going back in time, that's like a transition. Speaking of going back in time, like Doctor Who does, I didn't actually show that I bought the... Yeah, those are... That's the wrong game. What am I talking about? I already showed Wind Waker before. Of course I did. Ah, that's a Zelda game. Link Between Worlds. One of the... Like, that's my second favorite Zelda game, like, ever now. Such a good game. Such a good game. And then, of course, the Super Mario 3D World, which I'm having a lot of fun with so far. It's, I don't know if I would actually call that specifically my favorite game on the Wii U right now. I mean, that is, like, the highest rated Wii U game, but I mean, I kind of maybe like Zombie U better. I mean, I really love Zombie U. It was such a good game. It was so much fun, and also, like, Lego City Undercover was pretty good too. But, like, which is weird, because those are two third-party games on the Wii U, and people are just like, oh, there's no third-party support. My favorite games on the Wii U currently... That's not a face. Whatever. It says it right down here as a face. Which I'll make it even more square then. Camera. So yeah, that's... Third-party games are some of my favorite on the Wii U, which is strange. But yeah, that's very true. And, Link Between Worlds is really, really fun. I haven't played A Link to the Past before, though, which is like what this world is kind of based off of and stuff like that. Which is why, like, when I beat this game, it's just like, this is really, really good, and I really love this game. And it is, like, second only to Majora's Mask in the Zelda series for me now. I'm just like, yeah, I kind of want to play A Link to the Past now, because I want to play more, and I haven't even played the hero mode on this yet, but I mean, I probably will at some point before A Link to the Past, which is an idea of a series that I might be doing, as I wrote on my board. Because I am smart in not forgetting things. Sort of. Although then I just like don't look at a certain section of my board and I'm just like, there's something that I need to remember. And I just look all over the board other than that one slot, and then I'm just like, oh yeah. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Or something like that, so, yes. Wii U games and Nintendo games. Moving on to other games, though. Specifically Xbox 360 games, which there was none of this year, so I buy old games all the time. Seriously, there's only GTA 5 this year. If you're actually a PC gamer this year, it sucked for you. I just gotta say that. I'm sorry, but it sucked. There was like no good PC games that I could see. Well, at least that I care about that came out this year. Yeah, I can't think of any. At least they're like on Xbox and PS3 there was... GTA 5, which is, you know, that's like the game of the year basically, but for everybody. And then there's, at least on PS3 exclusive, there was The Last of Us. I haven't played that, of course, but I mean, at least they had a big game this year. Xbox 360 exclusives, though, there was like nothing this year that I can really think of that was actually like spectacular. Which is why it was really sad, and that's why all I bought this year basically for new games. I was almost going to do that for new, but I mean, it's definitely new. The new games are, all the ones that I bought were just Nintendo. Because Nintendo had a major year this year. I mean, it was crazy. Pikmin 3 and, like, Lego City Undercover, which was an exclusive, even though it wasn't a first-party exactly exclusive. Then there's also, like, what was that? I guess New Super Luigi U that was pretty good. I don't know. But the most importantly was Wind Waker and the, Super Mario 3D World, and also Link Between Worlds. I think there was another 3... Oh yeah, Pokemon was this year too. This could actually be part of like a year in review. I think that's what I was originally going to call my best of series. So like the best of 2012 and the best of 2013. 3012. 3012 is quite a while from now. But, anyway. It's kind of distracting that my TV is still flashing at me all this time. No signal. The power down feature will switch the TV into standby in a moment. Yes, obviously. So, other than that, as I was saying, very quickly, but not very quickly at all, on to 360 games that I bought around Christmas, which is not Christmas presents at all, because, I mean, I buy all the games that I get, pretty much, so, just shut off already if you're going to be doing that, TV, come on. Just do it already. Don't make me do it! But, yeah, I bought, as well, Hitman Absolution, I believe that's what it's called? Yeah, Hitman Absolution, and, Dishonored. I'm still really sad that I can't find the Hitman HD collection anymore in the stores. Because, I mean, I was gonna buy that just because, I mean, that's amazing. But I'm just like, I'll wait another week. It's probably fine to just wait another week. It'll still be in the store. Nobody's buying it anyway. I've seen it here, like, multiple times at Walmart. And then, like, the next week I go there to go buy something. Because, I mean, I didn't feel like buying anything that one day. And the next week I was going definitely after, because there was probably some new release. I don't remember what. But then I'm just like, oh, there's no Hitman HD collection anymore. Oh well. Because, I mean, I do have Hitman 2 on the GameCube, but, I mean, I still wish that I could get, like, all of the games together on HD. Which HD is always good. So, at least I got Hitman Absolution. I do like the Hitman series. At least I'll get to play that at some point. Maybe a Kano's Conundrums, I do not know. I need to make more of those things in the series, though, and make more of everything. Well, I could maybe do that with Dishonored as well, but make everything more just because of the fact that I won't be having that much time to play games. Coming soon to a theater near you. Well, specifically coming soon due to being in school again. Which, if people want to call it school, because, I mean, you know, going to a technical school, which I'm going for radio and television, specifically radio on the side of things for the radio and television, is, you know, not exactly what some people would call school, because, I mean, it's mostly, well, after, like, the first, like, time with the classes, you do your classes first off, and then after the first classes and stuff, and on to, like, the second year of the program, from what I see, it's pretty much going to be, like, fun times ahoy. And just messing around, which is what I like to do. So I'm going to be happy with that. But, I mean, the first year here that I'm going to be starting in the winter term, you know, because, I mean, I was going to the open house. If I start talking in a British accent at any point, I blame Doctor Who. Or, like, any sort of other accent, for that matter. Because, I mean, it influences me, man. Influence. I'm just playing around with, like, the little, that's probably like a hyperdrive generator or something like that. I don't know. Of this A-Wing. But, yeah. Radio. It's gonna be fun. Although I am there, like, from 9:50... I just kept talking even though, like, my voice was starting to die, but I'm just like, I should probably just cough. But anyway, or clear my throat for the most part. I'm gonna be there from, like, 9:15 to, like, 4:15 in the day for, the, like, mostly every day of the week. And I'm just like, what am I gonna be recording videos? I don't really have time on weekends usually, so... That's totally what my face turned into when I thought of that. I'm just like, oh no. So, yeah, that's gonna be kind of interesting. To try to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing with that. I do not know, but I will figure it out, hopefully, of, like, what I'm gonna do for videos. I'm gonna still do, like, one video per day, obviously, because, I mean, you gotta have a video per day. Or else, what's wrong with you? If you don't have that on a main channel, if it's a vlogging channel, who cares about, like, you don't need it every day. I don't understand how people can actually do, like, a vlog type thing every day. They're just like, so today, I ate a sandwich. Then I had to use the washroom, as I usually do, because, you know, that's kind of what makes us all human, right? And things like that. I'm just like, what? So, I mean, that's the only thing I could think of was what you'd be doing if you're vlogging every day. Because, I mean, what do you do every day that's different than a regular day of your life? You don't do things differently, for the most part. Unless you're doing things with Admiral Akbar and Han Solo, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna stick you up, you gotta give me all your money in that whatever drink is inside of your cup. And you're just like, oh, no, don't do that. And then they make out. Oh, no. I think this is probably a good place to be ending, because I'm just rambling on like I usually do. And, yes, I'm going back to school for the first time since April of last year. April 2012 to January 2013. Nothing. That was a big gap of, like, just being at home and just recording and messing around and editing for a long time. So it's gonna be a big change, but maybe I'm up for it. I'm up for it by using my sonic screwdriver. I think my TV turned off in general. It's not in standby mode, that's off mode. I almost thought that I held this button long enough to turn this on. It's actually a way of doing that. Just hold the sonic screwdriver like that, because you still, or actually no, you still have to like use your thumb if you wanted to press the button and still hold it forward onto something. Don't know why the buttons are weird like that, but I think that Matt Smith, he wouldn't be doing that. That's weird. Although he is a strange doctor, from what I've heard. Possibly, I don't know. Anyway, yes, ending. I think that's pretty much everything I need to say. I'm going to school, blah, 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 Doctor Who. Video games. Headphones. Christmas fun times. It was good. And a Happy New Year to you. And so on. Goodbye for now, until the next vlog, which would be like probably a month or so.